From this situation, I get the vibes that his mother favored Doja Cat more anyway. Probably because she was the youngest. Like, there's more to the story. I honestly feel like her brother is a sacrifice. Okay, because Doja Cat did take the oath. That's basically what her Scarlet album was about. Her taking the oath. I honestly feel like he's a sacrifice of some sort. I guess not a death sacrifice because he's still alive, but I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't be surprised if she's dropping something, and so this is to get her name out there. I'm not sure, but it's like this whole thing just seems sketchy because it's like even the court said like Doja Cat's grown. She's the one that needs to file a complaint against her own brother, not you, Miss Ma'am. You know, so it's like I don't know. Okay, so okay, so I'm gonna see Doja Cat's energy right now and her brother's energy right now. Let me pray. Okay, Spirit is saying Doja Cat doesn't really talk much about her brother is because I feel like he's trying to do his own thing. Of course, she's the bigger star, but she's refrained from talking about her brother because, you know, he's communicated like, I don't need your handout, you know? So it's like, Doja just kind of stays, you know, she just doesn't really talk about him that much because, yeah, he's trying to make he's trying to make a name for himself. And I feel like he's communicated that. And he's a hothead, okay? I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I'm not surprised if he has lost his temper. Like he's a little bit of a hothead. He's sassy. I'm not saying like not like feminine sassy, but like he's I guess you could say Doja is more inward with her temper, or he's more outward with his temper. He's a little bit of a hothead. I don't know where to start. Should I start with Doja first or him? Okay, I'm gonna start with Doja first. Okay, so it says, I know I've let you down. I don't know how to live without you. I can feel your energy everywhere. The intensity of our connection frightens me, and I do care for you deeply, but I'm scared you want too much. Okay, so Doja cares about her brother. She does. She loves him. And I feel like she had a hard time with setting boundaries with him, in a sense. You know, like, I feel like he doesn't want shout outs from her, like when it's publicly, but behind the scenes, like I feel like he asked her for money, like, oh, can you help me fund this that I'm trying to get started, this and that. And I don't want to say he guilt trips her, and so that's why she's afraid of saying no. I just feel like she feels like she owes him that, you know? She owes a yes. She owes him a yes, like, to fund his projects and things of that nature. She just feels like she owes him. Like, she feels like she feels selfish if she says no. So I feel like there's a little bit of having trouble with setting boundaries. And she may very well be scared of him. Like I told you before, I feel like he's a hothead. And I feel like he said some hurtful things to her. I feel like he does have the power to hurt her feelings. Like, and I feel like Doja Cat refrains from being vulnerable with a lot of people, but he's one that can actually, to keep from getting hurt. You know, she tries not to be vulnerable with certain people to keep from getting hurt, but I feel like he's one of the very few people that can actually do that. Can actually bother her in the sense where he hurts her feelings, and I feel like she tries to, you know, stay on his good side, you know, because I do feel like, you know, it's kind of like brother and sister love. Like he insults her, and it's like sometimes he can hurt her feelings, and that's very uncomfortable for her. So she tries, I guess you could say, she people pleases with her brother, like her own family. I'm so sorry, Doja. But yeah, I feel like as of now, like this is how she feels towards her brother. It's like, you know, I love you, but I'm sorry. Like, kind of feels like like I said before, I feel like Doja's not going forward with like, I feel like she was too scared. Like, it very well could have happened. Like, he could have very well abused her, but she's too scared to like take action. Like, so I guess she had her mom do it. Like, Mom, I'm scared, I don't want to do it, you know. And you know, taking into consideration, like, I don't want this tied to my career. Like, I don't want people to know about this. Like, I don't want people to look at me as a victim right now. I'm literally on tour. But because she's scared. Like, she's scared of him. Okay, how does her brother feel about her at this time? I regret how I've handled the situation. I know our souls are intertwined. I may be running, but my soul wants you only. I wish I could be there for you, but I don't feel ready. It says, I'm trying to understand myself more, and I'm not ready to open up. There's something that happened. He's the oldest, I believe. And like I said before, I feel like he's seen a difference. I feel like it feels like I feel like he's so angry because how should I put this? He's seen a different side of their mom, you know? It's like he feels like he didn't get very well fair treatment. He didn't get fair treatment. But when Doja was born, I guess because she's the youngest, like, I don't know, he just feels like it's something about the mom. Like, I feel like it's like, it feels like mistreatment. And it feels like I think that's why he's so angry, because he's resentful. Like, he feels like he didn't get like fair treatment when they were younger. And it has something to do with the mom. I don't know. I might have to dig deeper into this. But and he hasn't healed. Like, he's kind of taken his anger out on her a little bit. Like, remember when I said before, like, he would say, like, he has the power to hurt her feelings. Like, he would say snarky remarks. He would do that. Like, when they were growing up, he would do that, like, out of jealousy and out of spite, because he feels like she got it easy. And he's well aware about what he does. It's not like he's like mentally challenged or anything. Like, he knows what he's doing, and sometimes he's regretful of it. With here where it says, I regret how I've handled the situation. He's aware of what he's doing, but he can't stop it. Like, it's not that he can't stop it, it's just that it's deeper than the snarky remarks that he would give Doja. It's like, it's deeper than that. It's like, it has something to do with like family issues, like when it comes to their parents. And, you know, he loves her too. Like, it feels like love here coming from both ends, you know, like sibling love. But it's like, it's family issues. And I just want to iterate this. Doja Cat is human. Exhibit A. You know, she has family issues too. I'm literally reading it. Like, Miss Girl has a brother that feels like he didn't get a fair advantage. I am so sorry, sir. You know, but like I said before, right now I feel like he's not taking this news very well, because now people know his face. People know his name, and now he's going to be tied to, whereas he was trying to put himself out there, give himself a different name, like give himself his own name. He didn't want to necessarily be tied to Doja Cat when it comes to the public. Like, he didn't want to live in her shadow and be known, and especially if he's trying to get his own projects off the ground. He didn't want to be known as Doja Cat's brother, and live in her shadow. But I feel like he's not taking this news very well. Like, it got out and people know, and now he's going to be known as, if he puts out anything further, like, he's going to be known as the dude that abused Doja Cat. Well, I want to know, is this true though? It looks like it is. If he abused her, it looks like it is true. But I want to know, what exactly did he do? Did Ramon abuse Doja Cat? Wait a damn minute. Okay. I see some verbal abuse going on, but like, as far as like actually physical abuse, I don't know. And y'all see this card right here? You see that bob? Remember when Doja Cat, hold on, let me see if it can focus. Remember Doja Cat would rock that bob like early on in her career? It feels like this is when shit hit the fan. Like, when she started becoming famous is when he started verbally abusing her. You see? And I think it's verbal abuse with this Knight of Swords right here. It's like, and see the star? It's like when she started becoming like famous, like when her career started to take off is when the verbal abuse came. Like, when it comes to serious verbal abuse. I've read that he threatened to kill her. I don't know if that transpired. And this is the mom. Right here. This is their mom. This could very well might be a PR stunt. Didn't I say this might be a sacrifice? This might be a sacrifice for something. I don't know. But that Nine of Pentacles, that lady on the Nine of Pentacles reminds me of her mom. Let me get clarifier cards for Pentacles. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I was right. Excuse me. Literally his whole life. You see, let me show y'all. The Four of Pentacles, they usually talks about like a scarcity, but in this case, that's deprivation of proper treatment from his mom. And you see, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, you see how these two kids are begging, and then the mom's holding the lady is like giving the present to one child and then keeping the present for the other child, and the other child is like, where's my present? What did I just say? Mistreatment. And I feel like it's been going on for years and he hasn't been saying anything. And then it amped up when Doja Cat started getting famous. He saw how the mom was treating her more differently, and I feel like this is the time when he started getting fed up. And now, if he has said something verbal, or if the altercation has occurred, or if abuse has occurred it's because he was fed up. Like, he was tired of it, and he just exploded because he's been keeping it inside for years. And this, I'm not saying that this gives him an excuse to abuse anybody. It doesn't, but there's more to the story, as I thought. And now the mom is spinning this narrative like, oh, Doja Cat's a victim, and it's a manifestation of the mom treating Doja Cat like different from him. It's like this woman hasn't changed. It's like instead of listening to her child, like this is a cry for help. But instead of listening to her child, like I want love too, mom, she's taking it as like, oh, I need to get away from you. White. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah. But verbal abuse, like he might have like had a breakdown. Like he might have started throwing stuff, and yeah, like I'm saying, like he might have started throwing stuff, cussing, screaming at the top of his lungs, you know, causing a huge scene. And then she spun the narrative like, oh, he's abusive. Which I don't think he put his hands on anybody. I just think he was acting really erratic. And, you know, she's saying like, oh, you gotta go. This is some fucked up shit. I am so sorry, sir. Did he put his hands on somebody? No. But did he verbally abuse? Yes. Yeah, like I feel like he had a breakdown and she spun it into like this, oh, he's abusive and he's a problem and he needs to get away. I am so sorry. What will be the outcome though? What will be the outcome? I'm so sorry, Raymond. He needs therapy. He does. For sure. And he needs to tell somebody like how he feels, because I feel like he just keeps it inside. And I said before, he's a little hot-headed by nature, so if he just keeps his feelings inside and then he just allows himself to explode, it's not a good deal. Like he can scare someone, and it feels like he did when he had his breakdown. And now they take it as, oh, he's dangerous, but really he wants help. He wants someone to listen and to understand. What's going to be the outcome of the situation? Yes. I feel like he works with underground. He does music too, I think, and he also works with like lesser known artists. His music is good, I feel like, but I don't know if he puts it out or he probably does. But like, yeah, his music is good. I feel like Doja Cat listens to it, and she listens to it. What's the outcome of the situation? I feel like he is going to speak out. I feel like he is going to have a statement. Basically like saying that it isn't true. He is going to speak up. He is going to like stand up for himself and say that what they're saying isn't true. He might post something of himself like partying, like to show that he's fine. But again, I feel like this is gonna like follow him like quite some years. Like if he tries to do anything, he's gonna be known as the man that, because people are going to take Doja Cat's side. People are going to, even because she's the bigger star, and she has pretty privilege. People are going to believe her. They're going to take her side. And so even when he defends himself, people are not going to believe him. Because something did happen, but the mom exaggerated. Something did happen, and they might have footage. They might put it out, but the mom exaggerated. She did. Yeah, I feel like it'll always follow him though. He'll get used to it. Like, he'll get over it eventually. Like, if it does follow him, he'll be like, it is what it is, right? I hope he does get the help that he needs. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this reading right here. Thank you so much for listening. And sorry about the noise if you can't hear me. Okay, bye. How do I end this shit?